Hello and welcome to the VFM Leonardo New User Creation and Permission Settings movie. It is important to note that depending on the version of Vscape you are using, you will have different levels of user management functionality. This video applies to Vscape Standard, Premium, and Enterprise. Before we get started, I want to highlight some key differences in user management functionality. Vscape Lite supports one user only. Vscape Standard and Premium versions support creating a user at the tree level. That means creating a user that has the same level of access to all properties in the tree. Vscape Enterprise supports creating user permissions at the property level. This provides greater control over how users access properties in Vscape. If at any time you need to provide a single user with access to more than one Vscape tree, please contact our support team at support@vfmleonardo.com. Let's create a new user at the tree level and adjust the permissions of the user. This can be done for all paid versions of Vscape. Before we create a new user, please ensure that the tree is selected over here in the tree pane. To create a new user, go up to the top of the menu pane and select the Info tab. Move your cursor over to the bottom of the main pane and select the Add button. The text fields here, marked with a red asterisk, are required fields. Just filling in these fields as required, entering in a password, confirming that password, and a phone number. And go to the bottom of the main pane and select the Add button. The new user is created, Alan Williams. Now that we've created a new user, let's change the permissions of the user. With the user selected, let's move over to the main pane and select the Permissions tab. Permissions are very important. This is where you, as the administrator, control the level to which the different Vscape users in your organization can manage media. Note the predefined settings buttons here on the left-hand side. Depending on the Vscape version you are using, you'll have different options here. By default, Vscape creates all new users with full administrative permissions. You may want to change this depending on the role the user will be assigned. Vscape Standard users will have administrative level permissions across the board. Vscape Premium users will have the same permissions for all properties in the same tree. Vscape Enterprise users can have per property permissions. This level of control allows for setup of one property or setup permissions per property per user. Let's assign our new user, Alan Williams, full administrator permissions. To do so, I'm going to select this administrator button here, and everything through here becomes enabled. Once you are satisfied with your edits, select the Update button. You'll be notified of your success over here on the left-hand side. Deleting a user simply involves selecting the user in the menu pane and selecting the Delete button at the bottom of the main pane. Are you sure you want to delete user Alan Williams? Yes. Please note that if you need a user to have access to multiple trees, you will need to contact the VFM Leonardo Service and Support Desk. This topic and many more are covered in the Vscape User Guide, which can be accessed off the menu bar by selecting the User Guide button. Thanks for watching.